ser smakligt bra i mycket. Hi guys, my name's Annie and welcome to my channel, Anniebellamode. So this is my first ever video and today I'm going to be doing my first time tag, which is pretty apt considering it's my first video. My friend Johnny, he tagged me in this, my first time tag, on the 13th of August 2014, so September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Might as well put April in that, 8 months. I'm really bad. First question, my first tweet. I don't know this off by heart. I'll have a look. So I actually got Twitter when it first came around in whatever year BC, and I created a Twitter account. I have no idea what my username was, and I have a feeling that my first tweet, or it might be my bio, was "I love lollipops." No word of a lie, I am sure that's what it said. Subsequently that account has actually been deleted, but I can tell you what my current Twitter first tweet is. It was on the 18th of June 2009. I think I deleted tweets before that. At 10:57 PM. At Annie Lord is looking at Laura Ashley wallpaper. Smiley face. Next question is first YouTube video. First person you subscribed to on YouTube. I think I've probably had 3 YouTube accounts. I've never uploaded a video. But I think I created one when I was younger, deleted it, and then created another one. And then when I started my blog I wanted it to be connected to that, so I started another one. I think it'll be in the Pixaboo Girls. First Facebook profile pic. Okay, so I have deleted this, but we can go back to the most recent. Scroll, 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 scroll. 2009. This is a picture of me doing, in the midst of a photo shoot for a pantomime that I was in. I was playing the principal boy, hence why I'm wearing, it doesn't look like I'm wearing knickers or shorts, but believe me, I'm wearing dancing shorts, tights and thigh-high boots. I'll just insert a picture like here. You still talk to your first love? No? What was your first job? My first job was being a pot washer in a cafe. What was your first car? I can't drive, so family car, Fiat Punto, back in, I don't know, they either got it when I was born or not long afterwards, like in 1993 or something like that. Who was the first person you text today? Well, I texted my friend Lucy at 15 past midnight, but I don't think that counts. Oh, I messaged my landlord at 9:01. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Probably my landlord. That sounds so wrong. Simply because I knew that we were getting the boiler fixed and I was really, really tired and I didn't want to get out of bed to wait for this guy. So yeah, that was the first thing that came to my head, like, oh shit, landlord, boiler man. So landlord, boiler man, either one of them. Who was your first grade teacher? I think grade 1 is age 6 to 7, in which case it would be my year 2. Yeah, and my first teacher, my teacher in year 2 was Mr. John. Yeah, Mr. John. Where did you go on your first ride on an aeroplane? Northern Ireland, to see my family, because I'm half Irish, Northern Irish, and I will have been around 1 year old, I think. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? My first best friend that I can remember was a girl called Maddie, and we don't still talk. We are friends on Facebook. We went to separate schools, we lived in separate towns, so we grew apart quite quickly. Where was your first sleepover? Other than sleepovers at my grandparents', I would say my first sleepover was when I was about 5 years old. Between 4 and 5 I would think, living in nursery or reception, and this was with my best friend at school, who was called Hazel. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did was think about my landlord, text him saying, can you please pass my number on to the boiler man in case I'm still in my room because I can't hear the doorbell up there, because I was very worried that I'd still be asleep when the boiler guy would come round. So that was the first thing I did. Otherwise I got up and I went and boiled the kettle and made myself a cup of tea. What was the first concert you ever went to? The first concert I ever went to was Steps. First broken bone. I've never broken a bone. First piercing. My ears pierced. They are my first and only piercings. First foreign country you've gone to? Spain? Yeah, one of the Canary Islands, Gran Canaria. First movie you remember seeing? I think it was Toy Story.
Hi, Annie.
Hi, Mum. Nothing to do with my landlord, just a really random quick question. Did we go to see Toy Story in the cinema, or was that Toy Story 2? Because I'm sure we went with Auntie Margaret and Joe and Billy.
I think Auntie Margaret and them was Toy Story 2.
It was Toy Story 2. So we didn't...
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll have only been 2 years old when Toy Story the first one came out.
Well, I think I maybe took you. I don't know.
Okay.
But definitely was Toy Story 2 that we went to see with Margaret and who Billy would it be? Billy?
Yeah, Ruby wasn't alive until like, what, 2000 or 2001?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never seen the third one. There's a third one, isn't there?
Yeah, the third one's really good. It's quite sad though.
Really?
Okay, bye, Mum. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Okay, so yeah, first film I remember going to see, I actually remember going to the cinema to see Toy Story 2. When was your first detention? My first detention was a class detention. I was in year 7 and it was in food technology, and I have no idea what it was actually for. I was the kind of kid that didn't get detentions because I was scared of disappointing people, so I was just really good, really good kid. Who was your first roommate? My first roommate was a girl called Sophie. We're still in touch now, so if you're watching, hi Sophie. If you had one wish, what would it be? To be happy. For me and my family to be forever grateful and happy. Simple. I should say something like world peace. World peace! What was the first sport you were involved in? Hockey and netball. I was on both of the teams, or I wanted to be on the teams. I was really just on the sidelines. And then cross country. I always did cross country from year 5. I think I always did cross country. So yeah, there's a long-winded answer. What is the first thing you do when you get home? I put my handbag down. I usually put my handbag down and look straight in the food cupboards. That's what I do here. When I go home, if Mum and my brother are in, then I will run to them. If they're not, then I will go and find my cats. When was your first kiss? My first kiss, yeah, I was 14. That's when it was. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments box down below. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it and you want to see more content like this. And if you want to do the tag of this one, please let me know. I'm not going to tag anyone because I don't know people on YouTube really. So anyway, yeah. Bye! Okay, so this is the 4th time I have attempted this. Every time my card has been full, even though there's nothing on it. Why are your eyes so small? How do people look good on cameras? I think my internet's down.